Right, yeah, we are recording. This is a blog. This is going to be talking about basically living in England, or Great Britain, or whatever you want to call it. I've never been abroad before in my life, so I can't say what it's like. But what I do admit, though, is I love England. I absolutely love living, or basically, I'm proudly British, but, oh, pardon me. But I love this country, right? And I suppose if I go abroad I might see it differently, and I might see the way that it is. But I'm very used to living and going to places around here. That one of my favourite things about this country is I like the shops. I practically like the locality and the places that you go to when you're out and about. I mean, I like sometimes, you know, when I go places, I like to use, and I generally sometimes walk. I mean, like when I went to London, I walked from King's Cross to Oxford Street and back again. I love the whole idea that there's something about the buildings in England that just have some amazing buildings. Not so much the history. I mean, the history is a little bit, you know, doesn't really do it for me, but the modern age. I mean, stuff from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s onwards, it's great. And I'll be going to places like Blackpool and Nottingham and London and things like that, and I enjoy going for walks, and you find like football grounds, and it's great to take pictures of them, it's great to walk around them. You know, you go around shopping areas, and you've got like buildings, you know, pretty much office buildings and things like that. They look so great, don't they, some of them? And, you know, it's like visual art. Wow, I love it. And I just love it so much. And that's probably in my own, you know, that's what I like about this country. And like the fields and the grass and things like, you know, I suppose going around the countryside, I'm not quite sure. I've always been used to living in a town, so going somewhere like that might not be my favourite thing in the world. But we do have places in Peterborough that are quite nice, like Ferry Meadows, that I enjoy going to. And in the summer, and that is great because you get shows on, like the local radio pop down, and they do like basically couple of bands come to perform, like local bands and somebody major, say from the 80s. Last year we had Limahl from Kajakuka, and it's brilliant because it's nice to go to these sort of places and watch the shows that they've got on air, and you know, that's what I like. I'm not quite sure if it's the same when you go to certain countries like America, because I'm always thinking of America as being that sort of big corporate country. You know, it's like going to wow, I hear something, but I don't know what it is. Well, anyway, I'll go and investigate in a minute. But yeah, and that's basically what I do think about when I'm thinking of America. I'm thinking that lots of places have like big Walmarts and big shops, and the little shops are just like 000, which of course in England we have them, and that's what I like about it, you know. And I enjoy going pretty much when I go to a town, a little town. That's probably what I do the most. I mean, it's nice to do that. It's nice to basically go around the shops and, you know, to spot them out, because not every town has the same shops, and generally, you know, and it is a bit of a thing that people sometimes say to me. You'll go to another town and you'll walk into something like Waterstones or H&B, and you'll think, they've got one of them in Peterborough, why do you need to go in one of them? Yeah, but different ones, because if you go to London, they've got big H&Bs, so generally more CDs to buy. But yeah, that's what I love. And Blackpool is actually my favourite seaside place to go to in England. It's beautiful, beautiful. Seaside is actually one of my favourite things to do, because I love going to the seaside and going down the promenade. It's so essentially British. I do not think you will get anything better than that. I mean, I don't think you will ever see seasides as good as the ones in England. Because you go to these places around the world, and I don't think their seasides are actually like what we have. It is so brilliant. It's beautiful. Absolutely amazing to go to a seaside, right, and to go down the promenade where you've got hotels, but you've got amusement arcades, you've got gift shops and cafes and restaurants and fish and chip shops, and you've got piers that you can go on, and Blackpool Tower, and you've got things like basically shops and you've got that brilliant, it's that sea air, but it's a feel of it, you know, walking down that promenade, which is absolutely brilliant, which I don't think you can ever beat it. You know, nothing can beat it, but I don't think you get that when you go abroad on some of the places, because I don't think their seasides have. And you've got your fairground rides, you know, if you've got a pleasure beach or a fairground that might be located on the seafront of some seaside. It is just amazing. Amazing feeling, and that's what I love about living in England and that place, and it's nice. So, I don't know, people might take my view as being stupid, but it ain't. I love it. And the food, British food, is just like second to none. It is just amazing. Yorkshire puddings and things like that. So I just wanted to talk about why I love living here and the great things that I like about this country. Even though we do have some bad things, you know, like it's not always 100% perfect, but never mind about that, because think of the positive side of living here and what's so good about being British and living in England, Scotland and things like that, Wales and so on. We'll leave it there, so bye for now.